Hiya folks, so this is the Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Paper 1 for 2021. So, question 1A, all we have to do is we just have to add on 21% of VAT onto 380. So, there's a couple of small variations of things you could do. The one most people will do is you can find out, so if you do 380 times by 0.21, you can either times it by 0.21 or you could just times it by 21 over 100, so either as a decimal or a fraction, and then you'll get 79.81, and then so that's what 21% of it is. That's 21% there, and you just have to add it on to the start, and so you just add on the 380, and then you should get final answer 459.80, so €459.80. One way you could just do it all together is you could do 380 multiplied by 1.21. So if you multiply it by 1.21, that's, so the 1 kind of stands for what the 380, and then the 0.21 is the extra bit, so that'll get you the answer straight away. That'll give you 459.80 straight away. So that's the answer. Right, so the second bit then, part B. So when VAT at 21% is included, the price of the laptop increases by this much. So when this 21% is there, then it increases by this much. So therefore, what you have to take from this is that 21% has to be what that is. So it has to be the €130.20. So 21% has to be what €130.20 would be. So you're trying to get back to what 100% would be. So that would be the the cost of the laptop. Yeah, so 100% would be what kind of without VAT, and then you're going to add on that at the end. So 100% is cost without VAT. Um, 121%, that's cost including VAT. So that's with the VAT added on. So what we want ultimately is 121%. So we're going to find out what, yeah, so if we just divide by 21 there on both sides, that'll find out what 1% is. So the trick here always is to find out what 1% is. And when you know what 1% is, then you can get any other percentage that you want. So if you just divide that on the calculator, it'll probably come up as a fraction, 130.20 over 21, like that. And that's okay, you can leave it like that. And then if you want to get what 100% is, you can just multiply that by 100. Or if you want to go straight away and get what 121% is, you can just multiply then by 121. So you're doing 130.20 over 21 times by 121. So you're timesing all of that side by 121. And what you should get in the end is 750.20 euros. So that was what the cost, including the laptop, including VAT, would be then. Right, so part C of the question, a printer is priced at €290.40, including VAT at 21%. So if it's including VAT at 21%, well then that has to be 121% altogether. So that has to be what the €290.40 would be. Find out how much VAT is included in the price of the printer. So how much VAT is included. So the VAT will be the 21%. So VAT is the 21%. So we're trying to get to 21% here. Trying to figure out what 21% is. So all we're going to do is we're going to use the same trick we did the last time. We're going to find out what 1% would be first. So to get from 121 to 1, you're just dividing by 121, and then we're going to times by 21 to get what the 21% would be. So if you divide all that by 121, again it'll be 290.40 over 121, and then you're going to times it by just 21. So you're going to do all of that times by 21, and your final answer, you should get €50 and 40 cents. So again, it's a lot of calculator work. So part D then, so the standard rate of VAT in Ireland was reduced from 23% to 21%. So a company bought 30 computers, they're all priced the same, so the company calculated that it saved this amount, so €336 due to the reduction in VAT. So if you think about it, what it's reduced by is 2%. It's gone from 23 to 21, so 2% has to be the difference then. So the difference, so if they paid some amount of money, X amount of money, the extra bit, so when it's 23%, they pay an extra 336 than when it's 21%. So the extra 2% has to be what the 336 is. So again, it's similar enough way that you're doing it as the last few questions. So you have to recognize that the 2%, the difference, it has to be the 336. So that's the most important thing. When you get that, then you can get what 1% is, and then you can get what 100% is. So 100% would be the price of all of the laptops. So the price of all price of the 30 laptops. Or were the laptops? Sorry, the computers. So that's the price of the 30 computers, what 100% would be before VAT. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for one of them before VAT, but we can do that after. So 1% then, if you just divide by 2, so you're going to be dividing by 2, and then you're going to times by 100 to get the 100%. So 1% has to be half of 336, so that's 168. And then if you do that times 100, you can do that in your head, so 168, and add on 2 zeros because you're times them by 100. So that's the price of the 30 computers before VAT. Should put that in as well. So, because remember the 121% then, or 123%, that would be the price with VAT. So that's the price there before VAT, and you want the price of one of them before VAT. So to get, if there's 30 of them costs that before VAT, to get what one of them would be, we're just going to divide by 30. So that's going to be your last step then. You're going to do 16800 divided by 30, and you should get 560. Euro. And then that's it. That's all for that question.